What a day for upsets in the National Football League. The first one, Houston against the Rams. The Rams struck early. First series, first possession. Quick pass, Hayden to Wendell Tyler. Sneak between two of the defensive secondary, eluded a third, and he was on his way. It became a foot race, but nobody can catch Wendell Tyler. 67 yards, touchdown, 7-0 Ram lead. They built it to 17-6 at halftime. Third quarter, Stabler to strike. Sparse training period, surrounded by investigations, rumors, innuendo. He was unmindful of them all. Look at this beautifully thrown pass right over the head of the defender, and before the second defender to Rob Carpenter. Good for 33 yards. Touchdown, 17-13 Rams. The very next time that Houston got possession of the ball, Kenny Stabler struck again. Here he was, and watch this beautiful arching throw, perfectly delivered to old 00 Kenny Burrow. Touchdown, 2017 Oilers. The Rams tied it at 20-20, and with 1:09 left to play, had to kick off. The ball went to a fellow named Willie Tullis. What, you never heard of him? You will now. Watch him cut left through that sheath of defenders with excellent blocking and still more excellent downfield blocking. Right down the sideline. That brush block to enable him to get into the end zone. Touchdown, 95-yard kickoff return, and Houston upset the heavily favored Rams 27-20. There was another big upset. It happened at Foxborough, Massachusetts, and the Colts executed. Pick up, fourth quarter, 16-14 Baltimore. Baltimore ball. And the ball handed off by Jones to Randy McMillan, the rookie from Pitt. Great power, great speed, deceptive speed, and deceptive power. And Baltimore went ahead 22-14. They built the lead to 29-21. Then Baltimore ball, 2nd and 16. Patriots 23. Jones hit by Bishop, and the ball picked up by Mark Hooper. And he returned it 31 yards to the Colts' 36-yard line. That set up a passing score. Grogan the Hasselback, 29-28 Baltimore. Then, with time running out, the handoff. Jones to McMillan again. Look at that man's balance. Look at him escape that tackler. Now running left. He actually runs out the clock. Gained 146 yards on the day. What a debut. Baltimore won it 29-28. Still another upset. The Super Bowl champion Oakland Raiders against the Denver Broncos. Oakland got off quickly their first possession. 2nd and 7, the Denver 9. You've seen this before. Plunkett to Raymond Chester. Touchdown, and Oakland had a 7-0 lead. But in that same quarter, Denver ball, 2nd and 5 on the Oakland 44. Watch this pass closely. Craig Morton to the brilliant receiver Rick Upchurch. Controversial play. Oakland objected to no avail. Was he inbounds or out of bounds? They decided he was in. Point after missed, 7-6. A later Steinford field goal made it 9-7 for Denver. And then, with time running out, Plunkett a desperation pass downfield. And the ball picked off by the veteran defensive back, Billy Thompson. And that was it. Denver had beaten the Super Bowl champions 9-7. What a debut for the rookie head coach, Dan Reeves, and what a defense Denver put up. Upset number 4, Green Bay against Chicago. The Pack with a new look started early. Dickey the handoff to Eddie Lee Ivory, coming into his own as one of the better running backs in the league, free at last of injuries. 28 yards on this, down to the 2-yard line. That set up a score, 6-0. The try for point. Fumble by Ray Stackowitz. He picked it up. He ran left, and believe it or not, he found Rich Wingo. That made it 7-0. The Pack built a halftime 13-0 lead. In the third quarter, Vince Evans to Walter Payton. This play only covered 11 yards, but never could you better evidence the greatness of Walter Payton. Look at the retention of balance, the breaking of the tackle. That made it 13-7. But Green Bay held on and won 16-9. For a day, the Pack was back. Upset number 5, Kansas City against Pittsburgh. First quarter action. Pittsburgh 3rd and 10. The KC 18. Bradshaw, irrepressible when he's right. Hitting maybe the greatest wide receiver of our time, certainly the most acrobatic, Lynn Swann. But the extra point missed, 6-0. Back came Kansas City. Bill Kenny passes downfield to number 89, Henry Marshall. Mix up in the Pittsburgh secondary. He lopes in for a touchdown easily, wearing the number of the Kansas City receiving immortal Otis Taylor. So Kansas City led 7-6 in the third quarter, 19-13 Pittsburgh. Kansas City would strike again, and Kenny would throw to Carlos Carson. And this guy runs like a streak. Look at him cut left away from the last defender. That put Kansas City in the lead, 20-19. They were at 30-26, Kansas City in the fourth quarter. And Terry Bradshaw in the late going, as he has done so many times before, responded. A long, arching throw deep into the right corner. Number 86, Jim Smith, a brilliant catch despite good coverage. And Pittsburgh apparently cemented the game 33-30. But it wasn't to be over. Not with this Kansas City team. Thomas Howard became a hero. But before him, there was another hero. 1:59 left. And the linebacker, number 54, Frank Manumale-Uga, caused the fumble. Thomas Howard picked it up, and incredibly, in the manner of the immaculate reception that won a game for Pittsburgh earlier, in that manner did Kansas City upset Pittsburgh 37-33. Pittsburgh must play again this Thursday night, coming back from that heartbreaking defeat against another apparently stubborn Don Shula team, Miami. Be with us Thursday night.